Oh man, it is about to go down today. Shout out to all the fellas and all the ladies checking in between. Today is a special day. If you have not seen the movie One Love, Bob Marley, One Love, go check it out. Because there's a particular scene where Bob is trying to bring a new a guitar player in, and he's really getting funky with it. And guess what? We have him right here on the Fuck With Me podcast. Davo, what's going on, my brother?
Yeah, boy, Davo in the house. You already know, man. With Buckley, I mean, Tampa is lit, you know. One love is the message. You know what I'm saying?
It is. It's always about one love. Yeah. Let me just go and get straight to it. How the hell did you get that part?
Well, I mean, I feel like I was born for that part because, like, it's my father. So I mean, I don't think like they didn't try to give me the part or nothing like that. No one came to me to like say like, hey, this is for you. But I kind of seen that they were doing casting for the role for the movie, and they're doing like everybody's casting. I never seen. Well, my sister seen on Instagram through a Jamaican casting agency, and she sent me a DM about it. I was like, yo, you gotta get this. Like, if anybody could play dad, it's you. Like, you were just like him, look like him. Like, I'm my dad's junior twin. You know what I'm saying? So I always felt like I had something to do with like reliving the legacy, you know what I'm saying, living up to the legacy, and just carrying on the legacy of the Wailers. You know, Bob always told my dad, because my dad became the lead singer when Bob passed, he always told my dad, keep the Wailers together. So, you know, me being my dad's junior, I always felt like I'm a part of the Wailers. And, you know, the Wailers youth, like Aston Jr., the bass player's son, he's just like his dad as well. He plays instruments for like all of the Marley family.
Right.
Damon, Ziggy, all of them, Steven. And we grew up together, so we always had a thing like we're gonna make this band Wailers Youth and, you know, keep the legacy alive. You know what I'm saying? So that's always still gonna be the you know, the mission to keep complete that and keep that going. But I always felt like I had something to do with just, you know,
right.
reliving my dad's life. So when I seen the opportunity, I was like, you know what? I can't let this. Like, I can never be the guy to sit back and watch someone else play my dad in the movie. Right. They're gonna be pissed off. Like, damn, I can't even get it. You know what I'm saying? So I made sure I reached out to them, and they reached back out to me like, oh yeah. They were like, yeah, you do look like your dad. Da 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 da. That's cool, but we need to see if you can act. You know? So
right.
They sent me a audition script, and I did an audition tape. And they were thrilled, like they didn't know I played the guitar or anything, so I pulled out the guitar in the audition because it's a part in the film basically. Yep. The same audition that they gave me the script was a part where I met Bob, and basically I was supposed to have a guitar, but they didn't say to bring out. So I brought out a guitar anyway. And then when I brought the guitar out, they were like, "Whoa, you can play the guitar too?" I'm like, yeah. Oh, my dad, you know what I'm saying? Of course. And they're like, yeah, well, shit, it's pretty urgent. The director wants to see 2 more videos of you playing, so can you send back 2 videos ASAP? And I sent them 2 videos. I was playing like Redemption song, a little Waiting in Vain solo for my dad. And they were like, whoa, nah. They were like, can you work from November to June or whatever? I was like, hell yeah. I played my dad about Marley movie. Oh, of course, you're damn right. I was like, everything else canceled. So pretty much, you know, I took the trip to London. Was there for like 5 months. First month we were like rehearsing, doing guitars, and just with the band, like me and Aston Jr. Because we already know all the music, so they had another guy, Hector, who played the drummer, Uncle Carly, and he's good at drums because he's a percussionist for a big dancehall artist, and it was natural for him, you know. So
right.
Us 3 together is like a 3-piece band. Like we had everything. It sounded like we were already there at a Wailers show, like just at the you know what I'm saying, in the beginning stages. So we got the vibes right. You know, we had a lot of stories, and like, you know, like we brought a lot of authenticity to the film. So getting that role was something like
that's
special, you know?
That is special, man. And I was just listening to you talk about how you got that role, and some of the things that happened in the movie did you actually think about some of the comparison when your dad was telling you stories of what was going on at the same time, and you like to actually see that acted out, and like you already knew those stories already?
So one of most people's favorite part, because of the humor, like the movie is such a serious movie at the same time. Like Bob's life, like there was in the beginning there was a lot going on, like with like CIA and trying to like take him out, people trying to kill him and stuff. It was like it's very like you're on the edge of your seat, and you kind of like it's very serious. So when I come in, it's like you get like some comic relief, like some humor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like I come in kind of like a savior too. Like I come through to help the band, And Bob was searching for a sound, and like my dad he was already like an international rock star working on. He had his own band before, and the same week he got asked to play for the Wailers. He got asked to play for Luther. What's this guy's name?
Stevie Wonder.
Stevie Wonder.
So you did it, I was like,
Stevie Wonder called him the same day, his band, and said, "Do you want to play?" So my dad thought it was like a prank. He was like, "What the fuck is going on? Like, how do we have Bob Marley and then Stevie Wonder same day, like asking me to play?" So his friends were like, "Boy, you better go with Bob, man. You're Jamaican. You got, you know what I'm saying? Stay true to your roots."
Right.
And he was like, "Hell yeah!" So he rocked out with Bob. But you know what I'm saying? Like that alone, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that he was so big, like it helps a lot with the sound Bob was searching for. He wanted international sonically. Like listen to the mixing and like the sonics of the album Exodus.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously all of Bob's stuff sound amazing because they went through, like they sent it over to London and they had like other instrumentals like even on Catch a Fire, like his first big album 1973. They still like did overdubs and stuff to make sure the sonics were lit. But something about when he met my dad also had a guy named Roger Mayer, who's Jimi Hendrix's guitar tech. He created like fuzz pedals, distortion like for Jimi Hendrix. So this guy is like an OG. Like what I'm saying? Still to this day he's a beast. Like he works at Coldplay. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Coldplay is like the best.
Well, yes.
Like if you catch a Coldplay concert, like you knocked off like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's something off the list right there. Like you know what I'm saying? You catch one of those, and those guys ain't no joke. So yeah, you can imagine like he worked with Ron Isley. Ron Isley guitars.
Yeah.
Something special about that, right?
Yes.
Never heard no guitars like that before.
No.
It's because of Roger. Like he gutted out their guitars. He gutted out my dad's, Bob's. You know what I'm saying? Coldplay's. Like they all have a special sound. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
it's because this guy, Roger, and they would sit down. Like Bob would come to my dad, and he would be like one of the very few guys that would cut it to him straight, like, "Yo, I don't like this mix," like And Bob liked that about him, that he would keep it honest with him, and he wouldn't be like a yes man. He was always like, nah, I don't like this shit, nigga. Like we gonna have to fix it. So he would help him mix. Like basically, Bob told him, "You mix it then." So when it came to mixing, my dad would sit down with Roger and other engineers, and they would sit down all night and mix it. So that made it very special. Like even in the movie, they like you hear him talking about I'm searching for the sound. And then boom, you see me with the guitar.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that was special to see that in the film and to be a part of that.
Is there anything in the movie that you think they left out that they could have put into the movie?
It's Bob Marley. Like he did so much in a little bit of time. It's just like Tupac. Like Tupac did so much in a little bit of time. You know what I'm saying? Bob died at 36. And then there's like, okay, so the movie's focused around, most of it is focused around 1977 and 1970. Like this time, this is mostly 1977 to like 1978, where the ending is. And then that's not a lot. Even from when he met my dad, from 1977 all the way to when he died.
Right.
It's like, that's a lot of years. That's like 5 years or something. You know what I'm saying? And there's a lot more.
There's totally a lot more.
Bob. I feel like they should definitely make a sequel. Even in the I don't know if I'm allowed to say it, but hey, there was something about a sequel, possibly in my contract, like saying like, oh, in case of a sequel,
Right.
Boom, like you're involved, like, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, hell yeah, you know what I'm saying? Give me some more money. So. Shit, not only that.
Cut
it was
the
like,
check.
yeah, like of course you want to make, you know what I'm saying, a sequel and keep it going because it's like it's a lot. I feel like Bob's main purpose, which I don't feel like it's all the way in the film, was to make it to Africa. You know what I'm saying? And he performed in Zimbabwe in 1980 for when Zimbabwe got the independence. You know, and there was a whole bunch that went on. Like the first show, I think there was 2 shows. The first show they got like gas, like I think people were trying to jump the gate or something, and they jumped the, like they broke down the barricades and they threw like tear gas or something.
Right.
And Bob was one of the very few people that stayed on stage. Like everybody ran away. He was still performing. And motherfuckers was like, damn, this nigga, he's a beast. Like he don't even stop. So like all that type of shit, like him making it to Zimbabwe, and like I heard a story that he paid like $90,000 of his own money, almost $100,000 to just get the equipment to Zimbabwe.
Wow.
You know, of his own cash, because he was like, I don't give a fuck. Like, we gotta get it there. I'll pay for it. And that's that's 1980. You're paying $90,000 to get equipment in Africa. That's crazy.
But they show him a lot of love in Africa, though.
Yeah, but that's that. It's not even that they show him a lot of love. He wanted to show them love. He wanted to show them the truth.
Right.
Like, he wanted to share the message of the music. Like, you know, because Africans were all deceived back in the slave trades and stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in his music, he speaks about that. You know, and they loved that he would speak the truth in the music. So for him to make it there, and just to be able to perform there and share the message through the land, that was his main thing. So for him to make it there, that should be like the part 2. You know what I'm saying? Like Bob trying to make it to Africa and actually making it there. You know what I'm saying? And like even his death experience, like him going through going through cancer and like passing out in Washington in Central Park, like he was running in Central Park and he damn near passed out and had like foam at the mouth or some shit, like got a seizure. And then woke up, like, jumped up out of, like, you know what I'm saying? It was like, Rastafari, like, there's a story about that. Like, that should be in a movie. Nigga, like, that has to be in a fucking movie. Like, I feel like there has to be a part 2.
There's never been a sequel for a autobiography.
But this
That'd
is
be the
one.
first time
This
ever
is one that I feel like deserves it. You know what I'm saying? Bob's life is too much to be crammed into an hour and a half. Like,
right.
You need, like, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours. So there, if you didn't do that, give it part 2. Everybody coming to me like, y'all need a series. Y'all need a TV, Netflix, Paramount need a...
That needs to happen. I would rather see a series.
I'm fighting for it. I told Rohan, he was like, they needed this. He's like, it would be great, you know?
Hey, bro.
I mean, I think Ziggy would love to, but I feel like he wants to digest, you know? I feel like he wants to chill for a little bit, because it was a lot of work. You know what I'm saying? He still be on tour and stuff like that. Maybe you want a year off and a half, maybe 2 years. You might think, well, all right, maybe we need to get back on it. Maybe in a year by now, next year you might be like, all right, let's get it. You know? Mm-hmm. Who knows?
Well, listen, we can sit up here and talk a good couple hours about Bob Marley, but we want to get to know who you are, how you're doing in the music game, the influence that you put on with people since you've been in the music game. Matter of fact, how long you been doing music?
Well, I mean, my whole life, pretty much. I mean, like, professionally as an artist, I mean, I started putting out, I mean, I was always putting out music and stuff, but, like, really, like, you know, like, in the streets type, like, you know, like, all platforms. I started, like, I would say, like, 2018 was my first record with Tory and Fabulous. Tory Lanez. Yeah.
Hold on. You got a song with Tory Lanez?
Yeah.
What song is that?
I got 2 songs with Tory.
Which one? Which two?
Alright, so on Tory's album, Memories Don't Die.
Yeah.
There's a song called Connection with Fabulous and Paloma Ford.
Okay.
And,
man, that's dope.
I got the last verse on there. And Fabulous snapped on it. I feel like the record is one of those records that could come back and be like huge on TikTok. Like, you know how TikTok, like,
TikTok's still around.
TikTok. Okay, Instagram Reels, same shit. You know what the fuck I mean? Fuck TikTok. Who cares? It's a reel. It's a It's them damn little videos. I love TikTok though.
Yeah, I know. I feel you, bro.
Fuck
shit.
Joe Biden. I'm just like, but you know what I'm saying? Fuck all that shit. Like,
hold on, pause real quick. How do you feel about that? I mean, I'm not gonna say Joe Biden, but John.
I don't got nothing against no presidents, nothing. I don't know Joe. I just think he's funny as hell because every time I see him reading some shit, he be saying some shit like a robot speaking backwards, and I'll be like, this nigga off some shit. I need whatever he's smoking because that nigga keep me on the shit.
Hey, man is old, bro. That's just so. That's what
I think he's cool. I mean, I don't know. I feel like all presidents are kind of like puppets, to be honest.
Right.
They just be saying whatever they gotta say.
I'm with you on that one. But with the government trying to cancel TikTok or ban it at this point, which is banned,
it's because China, bro. It's because China owns it. And I'm not gonna let them hate on the Chinese, man, because I'm part Chinese.
Right.
My family, my mom's side family is Chinese Jamaican. All these American presidents be hating on China. Like, what's our last president?
Trump.
Trump was hating on China.
Bro, don't even get me started.
Trump hated China. I'm Chinese, so y'all can't. I mean, everybody got love China. We got Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee like the Chinese black nigga of the world. He was whooping everybody's ass, nigga. They ain't a nigga that could beat Bruce Lee.
Even Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Like, motherfucker, Bruce Lee took everybody's fighting style and made it his.
Yep.
Nigga took motherfucking Muhammad Ali's footwork, nigga, and whoop your ass on some Chinese shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? He was taking this nigga kicks on the other guy. What's that white dude that had the crazy kicks?
Chuck Norris.
Chuck Norris. He took Chuck Norris's kicks. Like, he was taking everybody's moves and then putting it all into one fighting style. Nobody could do that.
Nobody.
But the Chinese man did that. Bruce Lee. And then their own Chinese people tried to take him out. And he was like, fuck y'all. Motherfucker. In the movie, I don't even remember in the movie, like, they tried to paralyze him. They paralyzed him. And he came back. Like, his real life, like, I think they kicked him in the back. Some crazy shit.
No.
I
wish I could remember, but I knew exactly what you're talking about, yeah.
And then Nick kicked him in the back.
Yep.
Had him paralyzed. And
yep.
He came back from being paralyzed. And still was a beast. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, can't hate on the Chinese. The only thing that they be doing is, like, which I feel like they do everywhere in the world, is where they'll expose, like, oh, they be cooking dog and cooking this and that. Like, nigga, every motherfucking country they be doing that shit. Nigga, motherfucking Hannibals and shit, they be cooking people. The fuck? You can't just judge a country by something you see a couple people do. Motherfucker, they probably got motherfuckers in America that be cooking motherfucking dogs and cats.
If it's good, it's good. There. In the woods, that's what they be doing at.
They be cooking all kind of shit, rats and shit.
Well, man, so going back to Tory Lane's situation.
So Tory, yeah, man. Tory's actually my brother, man. I mean, Tory actually lived in my neighborhood when he was young, so his first recordings, I still have. And we gotta do a documentary on Tory. I'm not gonna lie. I got whole tapes of Tory, like first recordings of Tory ever, like audio of him like making songs in the studio, like his first songs. And he sounds like a chipmunk. Like he's 9 years old, 10 years old. He sounds like a chipmunk, bro. You feel me? And it's like that type of shit is like, you know, that's real life. You know what I'm saying? History shit, bro. Ever since then, like, you know, he always came to me and my family as, like, you know, we were so, because of my father, like, we're, like, the musical-oriented family. So he'll come to us, like, yo, what do you think about, like, he looked up to my older brother, Richard. He was the one that kind of, like, had everybody on, like, you know, rapping and group. We had a whole rap group. Had a group with Conceited from Wildin' Out.
Yeah.
And we all used to rap and stuff. So Tory was one of the young cats who was, you know, he was acting and we used to work together. So I produced for him along the way. You know, me and my brother, Rory, true story. And, you know, when Tory made it big, he was like, yo, I want to sign you as my first artist. So, you know, I signed with Tory and I produced for him. I had a couple records with him, you know, and we still work. We got a couple records about to come out in the summer.
All right, that's what's up. Well, we can't wait for that to come out, man. I mean,
yeah, so Connection is one that's out, and Pull Up, that's my song.
Okay.
With Tory Lanez.
Hey, y'all heard it here, so make sure y'all check out these songs, man. And you probably already know them. Let's get it back on the Apple Music. Let's make it number one on Apple.
Yeah, we're gonna make it go viral on TikTok or Instagram Reels. This shit gonna go viral, bro. He just had one that went viral with my boy, Nice. Shout out to Nice B Music.
Okay.
Yeah, man, that shit just went in top 15 on the Billboard. That song came out 10 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't it crazy how much nostalgia music is coming back and actually charting right now?
I mean, once it's always good, it's like sometimes you hear people say he was ahead of his time, or
yep,
you know, or my music. I feel like my music is timeless because I'll play something literally I did 10 years ago, and you would think I made that shit yesterday. I swear, I'll play it. We put it on the studio, put it on the speakers.
I know, we'll double tap in with that. How many instruments can you play?
Well, I mean, I started out like I told you earlier, the Nyabinga drum is like a spiritual healing drum. You ever seen the one? It's like shaped. Yeah, it's like a little bigger than the little congos, and then you could put it like in between your legs, and you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Because I still play like on the beach sometimes.
It's kind of big, yeah. So it's like what comes up wide and then goes up. Yeah, so that one was the first one. I used to go crazy on that one, and then I went from that to guitar, piano, and then guitar, and then trap set drums, like on the regular ones.
Yeah.
I was playing earlier. Yeah. So yeah, man, I play about 5 instruments: piano, guitar, bass guitar, drums, percussion. Yeah, about 5.
Now, when people talk about your music, and I feel like artists nowadays don't want to be pigeonholed into one genre of music, your music is more diversified because of your upbringing and people that you listen to. Yeah. I'm not trying to say I would put a label on your music, but if you had to drop it in a couple of genres, what would it be in? Rock.
It would definitely be in like more than a couple because you can't just. I mean, I would just say international for one.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Alternative, international, and just like R&B. So like I say, but which is hip hop R&B. So it's like kind of rap and sing. Like you know, Drake raps and sing, Tory raps and sing. Like you know, Chris Brown. That's what I do. But it's like most niggas can't just rap and sing. Some niggas could rap, and then some niggas could sing. Some niggas try to rap and sing, and then they suck at one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like me at both of them, I'm going crazy. Like you feel me?
So what artists did you look up to when you? I mean, outside the people that was around you, what other artists you look up to musical wise?
All right, so growing up, you know, I always looked up to Chris Brown, Drake. Like you know, but I always what the greats before those guys. It was like Snoop Dogg, you know, Tupac, Biggie, and like Jay-Z, you know, the Wu-Tang, Method Man, Redman, you know, the whole West Coast type like Ice Cube, Dub C, Mac 10, all of them. Like anybody that was ever good. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but those are the guys that like started me off, and then like later, you know, it became like Jay-Z, Nas, you know, you name it, like, you know, T-Pain, Chris Brown. But these are the guys, alright, so these are the guys who are like, if you hear my song, you'll be like, yeah, you could tell. Like Chris Brown, T-Pain, The Dream, you know, I love Party Next Door, I love Drake. Like, these are the guys I listen to now. Like, I don't really listen to a lot of people, you know, because I feel like a lot of people should be watered down and just be boring after a while. Like, can't listen to a whole album with somebody when the tone of voice is just the same way the whole way through. Like, you're not giving me no dynamic, like, you know what I'm saying? Yep. It's just like that shit's boring. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to hear that shit. I need some shit where that shit going crescendo and you know what I'm saying? That's what music's all about. Different vibes. You can't just be the same shit
you can't.
all day long.
I listen to country, so
I'm bored of it. I love country music because that shit throws you in the vibe like different. It's the most natural music. Like them white boys, they singing about like some real country ass shit. Like woke up in my barn this morning, ride down on my tractor. Like you know what I'm saying? Girlfriend called me last night. When things round by the bar, drinking drink. Like you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be saying some real ass shit on there. And keeping it real, so that's why I like country music.
You know, I think like country artists originated Drake's sound because them boys be talking about like some stuff they really been through.
Yeah.
Like, you know, breaking up their girl, family issues. And
yeah, like, oh my God. Say some shit that make it, bro. I can't remember the song, bro. I'm gonna find it one day. Bro, that's this country song, bro. That shit used to hit me in the heart. Like, I was like, damn, I love this shit. I want to drink to this song. Like, I think it was a drinking song. Like, he was talking about drinking and being like fucked up by the breakup or some shit. And I was like, damn, boy, that boy put his heart on that track. Like, that boy was in that studio giving it his all with that one. I was like, this shit.
Oh, that's hilarious. So when you was in London, I know you was open to a lot of different type of foods. So this podcast that I'm doing right now, Buck With Me, is about hospitality, restaurant, nightlife. You've seen a lot of things in the club scenes. You've seen a lot of things happen in the restaurant life. You've had your own personal experience. What type of food do you like? So if you're getting ready to go out on a date with a particular woman,
Yeah.
what's the spot you taking her to?
I'm Miami. I'm gonna go to this Asian fusion restaurant. I'm not gonna give it away so y'all can steal themselves. But
You can ask her
I love Korean fried chicken, like real, but like real, like certain spot I go to.
Right.
And like, you know, they make it with the sauce, and it's not like they don't put all that sweet shit on there. Cause a lot of people when they get Korean fried chicken, they get it with the sweet sauce, like a sweet sauce, and it come out kind of like reddish. But I like it where it's just like it's dry, and then they have the sauce under, and it's kind of like a buttery like almost like buffalo, but not. You know what I'm saying? Mixed with some other sauce, it's crazy. That spot's crazy. It's like an Asian fusion, and they have all kind of food there. But the particular dish is crazy. Korean fried chicken. I heard they have some of the best fried chicken, even better than a lot of African Americans.
Nah, bro.
I've heard,
Come on,
nigga, I've heard niggas from America go out there like it's the best fried chicken in the world, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I could tell you that one that I'm talking about in particular is probably my favorite. But I can't say it's better. I'm just saying it's up there.
It's up there.
It's neck and neck. So it's
okay.
Like, it could probably one day be better, and then the next day, the black motherfucker shit gonna be better. You know what I'm saying? The soul food. I mean, you can't beat the soul food ever, but you know what I'm saying? It's good. Hey, Asians know what they be doing, man. They black too. they be dancing. They be like the Japanese motherfuckers be dancing like the Jamaican. I seen this video the other day. Niggas like, I ain't no Japanese, I'm Blackanese. I was like, okay, I fuck with you. You know what I mean?
What's the worst
We all
food
come
service
from
you
Africa
ever
at the
had?
end of the day, you know? Worst food service? Damn.
And you can drop the name of the restaurant if you want to, too.
I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
We've all had
I'm out this restaurant, even though everybody loves going there. Sexy Fish, y'all are trash.
Where's this at?
They have it all over the world.
Sexy Fish?
You never heard of Sexy Fish?
No, we don't have that.
What?
Yeah,
Brother.
we don't
We
have
don't have that here in
Yeah,
All the girls love going to Sexy Fish to take pics. Bro, I'm gonna put that in a song. It sounds good. All the girls love going to Sexy Fish to take pics. Go straight to the bathroom, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they all taking pictures. There's so much, like, little props and cool stuff in there. Like, it's a great restaurant. Like, it looks amazing.
Right.
It's probably great for, like, a birthday. I'm not gonna lie. I think I went there for Swaley's birthday, and there was all kind of food. It's not bad. Like, when you get all the food, it's not bad. But sometimes you get some food, and you be like, this is shit. This presentation is shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, how the fuck y'all so, like, a established restaurant, y'all so lit, like, and then this is how you bring me the dish. Like, this doesn't even look presentable. Like, I was like, this can't be real. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Damn.
But, and I had horrible service there a couple times, so I just have to, I mean, maybe it's different in different places, but the one in Miami, they need to up it.
Yeah.
That goes out to y'all. Y'all heard it first from me.
Real 5 tight
No offense. Maybe it was a bad day for y'all, but hey, wasn't good for me.
So, okay, hold up. So you had bad
But they
service.
love it. I mean, in London, they have it. They have it everywhere.
Well, then shit, my black ass need to do a little bit more traveling. Goddamn. I got my passport, so let's go. Sexy Fish,
man,
I'm coming.
If you take a girl there, man, she'll be happy as fuck for you to take her there because it's a gorgeous dining experience, you know?
No
I
doubt.
don't know about, I mean, maybe like the most expensive dish might come out better, but whatever I got, I was like, damn, for real, this is how y'all doing. And then the drinks come out great, though. Drinks come out good.
What's the craziest thing that you seen in a club?
Craziest thing I've seen in a club. Boy, I've seen some shit in
I
the
know you
club.
have.
I think I seen a midget. A couple midgets come out like on a Some people holding them up, and the motherfuckers dancing like with the bottle and all that shit. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm tripping. Like, am I in a circus? Like, the midgets is lit. Like, and I'm looking at like, am I tripping? Am I on a mushroom or what? I think I might have been, but it was real. And I was like, bro, this has gotta be fucking jokes.
It's like they got Oompa Loompas.
I was like, hold up, is that a midget or a tripper? I'm like, bro, the midget's like turns up with a bottle and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
You know that's a thing now in certain places, though, like to have the midgets.
Yeah, it's like entertainment, I guess.
It's definitely entertainment. Definitely
The
entertainment.
midgets are cool with it. Hey, fuck it.
Is it midgets or little people?
Dwarf.
Oh, dwarf. I'm serious.
Hey, we're all people. I still
Exactly.
love them.
Yeah,
you
it's still
gotta say,
funny as hell,
little
though.
people now.
They're still people.
You gotta say little people nowadays.
Hey man, I don't know. It's not. I don't think it's a bad terminology to call them midgets. I mean, in Miami, what we say jit for like short people, kids and stuff, right? Florida, we say jit, right?
Yes, we do.
So it comes from midget, right? Comes from jitterbug.
Hey, jitterbugs, yeah.
That comes from midget. Midget. Like, where the fuck y'all think it came from? So at the end of the day, ain't nothing wrong with the word midget. I mean, I love all people. You know
They still love
they
at the
love
end
me.
of the day.
I love them all.
Oh my God, I love it. I love it. I love it. What was like I said, the podcast is about hospitality, nightlife. Cheers and jitterbug. I haven't heard someone say jitterbug in a minute. Anyway, what was some food that you grew up on that you love?
Shit, there's a lot. Ackee and saltfish is y'all Jamaican, you know.
Right.
Everybody loves ackee. You never had ackee and saltfish before?
No, I'm from Texas. I'm straight up country boy.
You gotta go to Jamaica, man. You gotta come to Jamaica when you want to come to Jamaica. Boy, I'll put you on some shit.
All right.
They got ackee and saltfish, so that's our national dish. So it's a fruit, right?
Right.
But it doesn't like it's served as a dinner. So people see it and they be like, oh, it looks like eggs, but it's not. Like, you feel me? Like, it's just you cook it, like you get it, you break it. Like, thing about ackee, you gotta make sure you get it when it's ripe, because it could become like, if it's not, it could become poisonous. Feel me?
I don't want that.
Yeah. that never will happen.
Okay,
that never will happen. You will never get some poison unless you're a fucking idiot and you don't know nothing about cooking ackee. But you're not gonna get that. But I'm just saying, like, so pretty much, I'm just explaining like the facts of it, whatever. So anyway, like my mom would cook it. You know what I'm saying? We got ackee trees and stuff like that in our backyard. Yeah, like it's a fruit. They cook it. They cook it with saltfish and tomatoes and all kind of, like, you know, good little mix up in there. And yeah, they cook it with this thing called we call it Johnny cake in Jamaica, which is like fried dumpling.
Okay.
The fried dumpling, and you cut the fried dumpling, put the ackee in there. Shit, crazy. Like, you eat that shit, you be like, Lord, have mercy. You know what I mean? You heard oxtail before, right?
Of course, yeah, man. Yes, come on now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, oxtail. I was about to say it, but I was like, shit, tripping for real. so yeah, oxtail. Yeah, you know, oxtail lit. You know, Jamaican beef patties, of course. Growing up, everybody love patties. Yeah, man. Oxtail, ackee and saltfish, fried fish, Jamaican snapper fish. You ever had a escovitch? You ever heard about that?
Mm-mm.
All right, it's like a it's like a like, you know, it's not a sauce, but like they'll make like vinegar, onions and carrots, and like they mix it up together, and you pour that on top of the fish, like a fried fish.
Okay.
And it's mad. Like, you have that with like another fried dumpling, but it's like called festival. You ever had festival?
Bruh, listen.
Festival is mad, because that's just like, when you look at the bread, it's like if it got diamonds on it, that should be shining. You like, what the fuck? You know, it's like brown. They fry. It's crazy. Like,
You just put me on, and everybody else is watching right now.
you gotta go to Jamaica, bro. But Jamaica, I'm going Hellshire Beach.
I mean, I have a couple Jamaican friends here that I fuck with, but like I need to get to Jamaica. Just
Yeah, bro. Let me know where you wanna go, man.
Hey, say less. Say less. So listen, you have a new album that's coming out this summer.
Yeah,
LXD Purple Heart.
First album debut. You know, yeah, it was due to come out a few years ago when I first signed with Tory, but you know, a lot of stuff happened. COVID, you know, Tory had his shit going on with the whole court situation and
Right.
stuff. So I mean, I had the movie, so I focused on that, and I just focused on making new songs to like kind of just have like new material. As I had the album already done. So I mean, I have like an album I did from 2000. What was it? 2019.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I had like a revised one I did like 2022. So now it's like I kind of have two albums, and like damn near a third one coming. But like I'm about to put out the first one, which is like a mixture, a couple from the first one,
Okay.
and some of the new ones put together.
Okay.
So like yeah, it's just a mashup of like stuff I've been working on the last few years, and yeah, bro, it's an amazing project, bro. Like most of it, I produced a few tracks, and co-produced with some of like the biggest producers that's out there, like Smash David. He works with Bad Bunny. Like I've been working with Smash before he even blew. Like you feel me? Foreign Tech, like me and him went to work, been working with for like a decade, you know. Yeah, and then just shit I've been doing. So there's a bunch of producers I work with. And, yeah, man, the album is definitely got some bangers on there. I feel like it's like you don't want to even really skip a track on there.
All right.
Like it's one of those, you're not gonna get bored because it's a dynamic. Like I went to school for audio engineering, so I know like the ins and outs of audio. Like the frequencies. Like they don't. A lot of people don't study music like I study music, so it's definitely a different experience listening to my music than your average like whatever rapper nowadays that just be on one type of vibe. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna catch some vibes on my like. You know what I'm saying? That's the meaning of my album is LXD. It's kind of like how you have LSD, which is like you go on a trip. You take you somewhere. So basically, the music's gonna take you somewhere, but it's an acronym as well. LXD stands for Live and Dream. So each and every one of my albums I'm coming out with for like this collection is like a color collection. That's why it's called Purple Heart for the first one. So it's like the purple is like for me it's like a color speaks like very euphoric vibes, So it's like everything. You get a bit of everything when it comes to the vibe, and when you have a dream, it's very euphoric. It's like very dreamy, and trippy or whatever. So you could go on a trip when you listen to music. If you listen to my music on mushrooms or something, you might just be like, you know what, this nigga's the GOAT. This motherfucker right here is a deep motherfucker. This shit is deep. You know what I'm saying? You gonna catch that wave. You gonna go somewhere. You going, damn, this nigga Davo did that. It's an experience, man. Like you know what I'm saying? Be ready for that shit. You might want to take some shrooms, whatever you want to do. Smoke some weed, have a little drink.
Psychedelic.
You know what I'm saying? Vibe out with your shorty, whatever. Psychedelic R&B, man. You gonna live and you gonna dream at the same time, man. And you're gonna realize, damn, he's a living dream. This motherfucker ain't joking. You know what I'm saying? So the next one is the blue album. So they say transitions like rainbow with transition colors to the next color.
Okay.
So from purple to blue, from blue to what color? Green, right? And then green to yellow, and yellow to red, whatever. Pink, the purple, for me. So the blue one will be LXD, Rockstar Blues. That's gonna be the next album. Feel me? And that one is gonna be Love and Drugs. Rockstar Blues. Feel me? This one's Living Dream, Purple Heart. You know what I'm saying?
No, I get it.
And I got more for the other ones too. I don't want to spoil it, but
the single that you have out right now, On the Run. When you're creating your music, is it like life experience or something that you've seen, or just you on mushrooms like making music?
Nah, I don't really be on mushrooms making music. It's just that I've taken mushrooms a lot of times, and I've been some places like I've been to hell and back on mushrooms. I've been through it all with the mushrooms. I'm not gonna lie, that it'll take you there. You know what I'm saying? Mushrooms can take you anywhere you want to go. Maybe somewhere you don't want to go. And you'll be like, oh shit.
Have you ever had a bad trip?
Of course.
All right, there we go.
But I feel like the thing about mushrooms, it's not really about it being a bad trip. It's about you learning something. It's like a spiritual drug to me. I mean, like, if you have a foundation, I feel like it's better. Like, if you don't, I don't even advise you to take it. Like, if you don't have no belief system, if you don't have like faith and like you don't believe that God's with you every second of the way, don't do mushrooms.
Gotcha. All right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't advise no motherfucker to do that shit. But if you can handle it, like I feel like I'm just a trippy motherfucker. Like I come from, like my dad's a rock star, so you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure back in his day, he did some mushrooms and this and that. You know, so they smoke a lot of weed. So when you smoke weed for the first time, you kind of go on like a trip, like how you would go on mushrooms.
Right.
And you could be on a trip where you're laughing crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? Or even when you're high as fuck for the first time, you could see some shit. So that's how mushrooms is. You feel me? Like you could have a crazy experience. So I mean, I just feel like I know how to handle that type of shit.
Right.
And you know, I have a foundation and belief system. So like I know whenever I'm tripping, like I'm good. Like no matter what. Like some people are tripping like, oh no, oh my god, I can't handle that. I need to get out of here. Like, nigga, when I do that shit, I turn up on some gangster shit. Like I turn into like a beast. Like I know I'm a beast. Like nigga, like the fuck, nigga, I'm a fucking wolf. Like I'm a fucking lion, nigga. Like nigga, I be in the club taking that shit, nigga, and I see niggas like preying me and shit. Like niggas, you know, motherfuckers, you be in spots and you see motherfuckers beside you just because they be hating and shit.
Yep.
And I be like, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Like I'm not one of the niggas that take shrooms and get scared and be like, I gotta go home. I gotta be somewhere safe. Like no, I'll be outside. Like I take that shit. I'm vibing. Like that shit turns me up sometimes. Like cause they have mushrooms that's like it's kind of like a body high. I feel like that's kind of like how you get off of Molly or ecstasy. That should turn you the fuck up, like, you know what I'm saying? So when I do it, I just be vibing. It's kind of like you have to have confidence as well doing that shit. Like you just gotta know yourself, you know what I'm saying? And be alright.
Yeah, I got you.
Fuck. And some people like they'll be tripping and be like, bro. One time my little brother was tripping, I was like, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga, you straight, nigga. You gangster, nigga, you feel me good, bro. And he was like, you know what? You right, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And he was vibing after that, like, you feel me? You just gotta get to that mental state, like, you bro, you good, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit.
That shit from the fuck with you.
Oh,
nothing can really
God.
fuck with you.
That's
You gotta
crazy.
just believe in yourself always.
Oh, bro. Listen, how'd you come up with your name?
Davo is just like, I'm not gonna lie, actually, okay, so for me, I used to, like when I was young, I always used to like, you know, like, I'm Jamaican, so, you know, we always smoke weed and shit. Like, my dad was a roster, always smoking weed, so we was infatuated with weed when we was like 13 and stuff like that. Me and my cousins. I remember the first time we got a bag of weed, my cousin was like, damn, smell just like Uncle Junior house. You know what I'm saying? And we was all laughing about it, like, damn, I love that shit, like, you know what I'm saying? So I used to sell weed when I was like in middle school, and, you know, like young in high school and shit. And I used to have,
you was selling weed in junior high school?
Yeah, like 9th grade, like my homeboy had the ounces. I used to get them for the low, sell it back to my cousins, aunties, and stuff like that. And I'll be taxing them like double it, because they'll be telling me like, man, this shit expensive. I'll be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Like how much you get for it? I'll be like, yeah, they tax me the same price. I'm like, exactly. I'm getting half off though the whole time.
My man been hustling since day one.
Jamaican, you know Jamaican.
Oh, I know.
But yeah, so you know, I always just stayed with a O. So I was like, you know, Davo. Okay, I stayed with a O. Like I used to say some shit like Davo, the kid with a halo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like like it was just like nicknames. People would say like, oh,
right.
Davo. It just sound cool, like, you know. So that's how I kind of stuck with it. Just friends call me Davo as a nickname. Like, when I was in like middle school, high school. Yeah, so I was like, one day I had this thing. It was like Young Davo when I first started. And Tori was like, nah, you just go with Davo, bro. It just sounds, it's more straight to the point. It's cool, like no one really has that. Everybody has Young this, Young Jock, Young Dro, who was Young Jeezy.
Yeah, Jeezy, yeah.
Little Jeezy Wayne. Dropped the young, you know, he got old. He was like, just call me Jeezy.
Tunchi.
Old Jeezy. Oh, man.
Oh, bro. Well, listen, man, I appreciate you coming through today on the Bug With Me podcast. Definitely new to my audience, so how can they follow you on all the social platforms?
Well, you already know, man. As an actor, you know, my name is David Kerr, David Marvin Jr. But, you know, as an artist, I'm just known as Davo, period. You know what I'm saying? So look me up, search Davo, you know, Bob Marley Davo, you know what I'm saying? One Umbrella, One Love, Tory Lanez, Davo, we got records, you know, search all that. Just put Davo, you'll see. You feel me? Instagram, Davo, D-A-V-O, that's it.
Hey.
Number one Davo, the only one. You know what I'm saying? They got a lot of fake Davos out there. Rest in peace, this one dude, Davo, man. I'm not gonna lie. I used to like look at him like not competition at all, but
Right.
like when I been had the name Davo from like 2012, like when Tori first was starting on the road, like with G-Eazy. Probably even 2009 when I was doing engineering school, I used to put out like little freestyles and stuff on YouTube. So I was getting up there because I had like one with like 150,000 views. I did for some BET thing.
Right.
I think I took it down for private video, but I could put it back up on there. But like he even seen it, and then he changed his name to President Davo. But rest in peace, that boy. You know, it's sad he died. And there's some other guy named MC Davo, but he's from that Spanish artist.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Not the real Davo, man. Sorry to cut it to you guys, but yeah, man. You already know the one and only D-A-V-O. That's what it is, man.
On the Run is out right
On
now.
the Run is out right
LSD, Purple Heart is coming out.
Download it.
That's coming out hopefully in June. That's what the day we're looking at. We're looking at June.
Buy it, Apple, motherfucking iTunes. If you have iTunes, buy it. $1.99. I don't know if it's 99 cents. Who cares, man? That's chump change, man. Go ahead, support your boy. Stream it all day. Put it in your playlist. Send it to your grandma. Run
Send
it back.
it to your grandma.
Send it to your girlfriend. You might not want to because she might just be infatuated with it. You know, I mean, hey, it might be good for y'all when you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, get it cracking. It definitely will be, actually. Yeah, man. Davo, man, you already know, man. Gal them sugar like Beanie Man said, but yeah, man, the real thing is it. Thanks for having me, Buck.
Nah, I appreciate it, bro.
Hey,
All right, man. I appreciate you for coming through. Go check out the movie Bob Marley if you haven't seen it yet.
No, man.
Go
One
get
love. One umbrella forever. You don't know the team, Davo, man. Let's get it. LXD Purple Heart.